Hello everyone and welcome back to Learn English with Mr. Bond. My name is Anna and I'm very happy to spend this time learning English with you today. Wherever you are in the world right now, maybe you are at home, maybe you are on the bus, maybe you are walking outside. Thank you for listening. Today's episode is a special episode. Why? Because we are standing at the end of the year. Yes, another year is almost finished, and before we begin a new year, it is always a good moment to pause, think, and look back at our progress. Today we will talk about 3 simple ideas. First, we will talk about your English learning journey this year. Second, we will practice some useful vocabulary about progress and goals. And third, we will do a short speaking and shadowing practice together. So today is not just listening. Today is also practice. And remember, if you want to practice more, you can download the worksheet in the description and follow along with this lesson. Before we continue, I want to say something very important. Thank you. Thank you for listening to our podcast this year. Thank you for every comment you write. Thank you for every time you share these lessons with your friends. Learning English is a long journey, and we are very happy to walk this journey with you. All right then, take a deep breath, relax, and let's start learning together. Let's begin with a simple question. Think about this for a moment. How was your English learning this year? Maybe you learned many new words. Maybe you improved your listening. Maybe you started speaking English more often. Or maybe you are just beginning your English journey. And that is perfectly okay. Learning a language is not a race, it is a journey. Let's talk about that word, journey. A journey means a long trip or a long process. Learning English is a journey because it takes time. Repeat after me. Journey. Pause. Journey. Pause. Very good. Now let's use it in a sentence. My English learning is a journey. Repeat. My English learning is a journey. Pause. Excellent. Now here is another important word. Progress. Progress means improvement. When you learn something new, you make progress. Say it with me. Progress. Pause. Progress. Pause. Good. Now listen to the sentence. I made progress this year. Repeat. I made progress this year. Pause. Very nice. Sometimes students think they are not improving, but improvement is often small and quiet. Maybe you understand English a little faster now. Maybe you recognize more words when people speak. Maybe you feel a little more confident. These small changes are called progress. And every learner makes progress step by step. Learning English can feel exciting, but sometimes it can also feel difficult. Maybe you remember the first time you tried speaking English with someone. Your heart was beating fast. You were thinking about grammar. You were thinking about pronunciation. And maybe you were worried about making mistakes. That feeling is normal. Every English learner experiences it. Even people who speak English very well today started with the same feeling. Language learning is similar to climbing a mountain. At the beginning, the mountain looks very big. You may wonder if you can reach the top, but if you keep walking step by step, the journey becomes easier. Let's practice a useful sentence. Repeat after me. I learn English step by step. Pause. Again. I learn English step by step. Pause. Good job. Now try another one. I improve a little every day. Repeat. I improve a little every day. Pause. Excellent. Consistency is very important in language learning. Consistency means doing something regularly. Say the word with me. Consistency. Pause. Consistency. Pause. Very good. Now listen to this sentence. Consistency helps me improve. Repeat. Consistency helps me improve. Pause. Wonderful. Even 10 minutes of practice every day can make a big difference. You can listen to podcasts. You can read short stories. You can repeat sentences. Little by little, your brain learns the rhythm of English. Now let's practice together. Shadowing is a simple technique. You listen to a sentence and you repeat it out loud. Try to copy the rhythm and pronunciation. Let's begin. Listen first. I am proud of my progress. Now repeat. I am proud of my progress. Pause. Excellent. Next sentence. My English is getting better. Repeat. My English is getting better. Pause. Very good. Next sentence. I practice English every day. Repeat. I practice English every day. Pause. Nice. Let's try one more. I will continue learning next year. Repeat. I will continue learning next year. Pause. Great work. Speaking practice helps your brain connect listening and pronunciation. The more you repeat English sentences, the more natural speaking becomes. So try to practice speaking whenever you can, even if you are alone. Even if it feels a little strange at first, practice builds confidence. Now let's review the words we practiced today. Repeat after me. Journey. Pause. Progress. Pause. Consistency. Pause. Confidence. Pause. Very good. Now let's practice some full sentences. Repeat slowly. My English learning is a journey. Pause. I made progress this year. Pause. I improve a little every day. Pause. Consistency helps me learn. Pause. I will continue learning next year. Pause. Excellent work. Now let me ask you a question. You can answer out loud. What is your English goal for next year? Maybe your goal is to speak more confidently. Maybe your goal is to understand English movies. Maybe your goal is to travel and communicate easily. Try answering this sentence. My English goal next year is pause. Great job! Speaking your goals out loud helps your brain remember them. Before we finish today's episode, I want you to remember something very important. Learning English takes courage, it takes patience, and it takes persistence. But every time you listen to English, every time you practice, every time you try again, you are becoming stronger. Be proud of your progress. Even small progress is still progress. And remember, you are not learning alone. Thousands of learners around the world are walking this journey with you. Before we say goodbye today, I would love to hear from you. In the comments, tell us, what was the best English word or phrase you learned this year? Or tell us, what is your English goal for next year? We read many of your comments and your stories inspire other learners. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to Learn English with Mr. Bond for more easy and friendly English lessons. You can also share this episode with a friend who is learning English. Learning together is always more fun. Thank you again for spending this time with me. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and keep speaking English every day. I will see you again very soon in the next episode. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.